Hello my beautiful Taurians, welcome to Taurus Lady channel, and as I promised, this is your love related reading. How do they see you, my lovely Taurus, and how do you see them for the next upcoming week? This is the reading from today up to next weekend. Okay, I'm sorry for a delay, but I've been oh my goodness, you know what Taurians are like before Christmas. I'm having a party in my house. It's not a big party, it's always the same every year, you know, with the closest people I'm to in my life. But it's in my house. I always want to make sure it's well organized. And I always like to look for gifts for my friends. So I sort of focus more on Christmas always in December rather than my channel. I mean, I still do my readings for you, of course, and I appreciate your support. But if I'm delayed, if I'm not on time, it's because, you know, as a teacher as well, I work quite a lot up to early January, and then I've got a long holidays, you know. Someone asked me where was my cap the other day. Well, it's embarrassing. It was in the washing. I had a big pile of washing up to do. Unfortunately, I got no washing machine, you know, a washing dishwasher, right? I do, you know, I wash my dishes regularly, but usually Friday night stroke Saturday, this is an issue because I work quite a lot, you know, so I leave it till like Saturday night. Anyway, so I feel guilty for doing it. Anyway, enough talking rubbish. Taurus, if you're new to my channel, this reading we're gonna have right now is about someone you're thinking of right now. This could be your ex, this could be whoever you're dealing with in love department. Okay, so you apply the cards, and whatever I say to your situation, on the right hand side we're gonna pull cards and see how do they see you, what do they think of you, how do they perceive you. On the left hand side, maybe how do you view them, Taurus. Okay, we're gonna look at the possible hypothetical blockage between you two and the outcome, and then we're gonna pull two cards for the piece of advice and give you some oracle cards to finish you off. Also, just out of, oh no, I'm not gonna do it yet because I've got this beautiful deck, Life Purpose, that I'm gonna use as a career. But this is like a Christmas gift for all of the stars, and so I'm not gonna use that deck just yet. So Taurians, we got still Venus and Capricorn, so we still, you know, all about stability, security in our relationships. Okay, we value stable relationships, connections more than ever up to 20th of December. Okay, and today also this upcoming week. Okay, so my lovely Taurus, how do they see you? Okay, now you can see me shuffling. Nice. How do they see my lovely Taurus this week? Wow, 5 of Cups. They think you're feeling sorrow, regret over something that did not work out in the past. So maybe if things did not work out with this person, Taurus, this person thinks you're still crying over them. They think you didn't get over them. Okay, they think you still live in the past. I mean, is this true? Only you can answer this. Let's look into more cards. I mean, this certainly does not resonate with me, so I wonder how many of you will will resonate with this situation. But my ascendant is Cancer. I'm Sun in Taurus, Moon in Taurus, and my ascendant is Cancer, and I often resonate with Cancer. I'm like a Cancer crybaby a little bit, you know. Cancers, don't get me wrong, I love you, and I think like I've got a lot of Cancer's energy in me. Okay, okay, so they think you feeling regrets, you might be feeling regretful this week. They think you're still crying over them, that you're crying over something that did not work out, you're still thinking of it, you can't go over it. That's how they see it. Remember, this is from their perspective, and they might be wrong. Okay, maybe they think, oh, you know, Taurians, you know what Taurus is like, they're never gonna forget about me, they will always worship me. I mean, what I mean by that, they will always have a soft spot for me. The Taurus will always be there for me. Taurus will never forget about me. I don't think this is true, Taurus, okay? But this is what they think. They think you still, that they are still on your mind. They're very, very confident about this almost. I don't like this. They also view you, Taurus, with, whoa, another card. Sorry, it's going too fast. They also view you with, oh my goodness, 7 of Swords. This is sneaking out of an uncomfortable situation. So Taurus, I've talked about this last week. You know, maybe this is the past, or maybe they feel somehow betrayed by you, or maybe they betrayed you, okay? Whoever you're dealing with, Taurus, they feel like you regretting. So they think that you betrayed them, and they think that you are feeling regretful about what did not work out, okay? Maybe, you know, this is about being greedy. We've talked about it last week, but I think this is about running away, walking out of an uncomfortable situation. And I feel like what might have happened is you basically press exit button and you decided, okay, this is it. I'm taking what's mine and I'm leaving. And they've never seen you since, Taurus, okay? And they think that, you know, you left. The way they see, they think that you have left and you decided to leave, and they do believe though that you did not go over them. Even if you haven't been in touch with them, they think that they are still on your mind. What's that song? You are always on my mind. You are always on my mind. This is also a card of cheating, okay? Maybe they felt cheated by you leaving the situation without even saying bye, possibly, Taurus. Okay. Interesting. They also view you, Taurus, with, whoa, 4 of Cups in a reverse position. So in the past, okay, they feel like either you or someone who took someone else's love for granted, okay? Right now, I feel like, you know, this is about a rejection. So in the past here, they think that, I don't know, someone who got rejected, okay? They also see you as, you know, if you think that they want to offer, like in the past, I think you wanted to offer them cup of love. And they know this, but possibly they rejected you, or maybe this was you, maybe you rejected them. Either way, in a reverse position, someone here doesn't want to, you know, understands that if that cup of love was offered, there would be a rejection. Or someone here, oh my god, okay, I'm getting lost here. Let's read this how I would normally read. In the reverse position, this is the recent past. So Taurus, they view you as if, you know, possibly, you know, someone rejected someone else's love offer here, or because they've rejected your love offer, they know that right now you wouldn't even think of offering them this cup of love. So once again, to clarify this, they see you as if in the past possibly you were offering them love offer, this cup of love with emotions, and they didn't accept it, they rejected, or the other way around. Maybe this is you had more than one option, they were there but you couldn't see them, okay? I don't know, it's very difficult to tell unless I clarify it, you know. God, I don't know what's wrong with my English these days. Okay, I have to do more readings, I suppose. 4 of Cups. Someone here, the way they see you, they don't feel like they rejected you, Taurus. Someone here rejected someone, okay? It could be you, it could be them. Someone experienced rejection. And you, according to them, you are still in your head over this. You didn't go over it. But I also see you walking away from this situation. You walked out in a very, like I said last week, you didn't say bye, you just left. You were just gone. There was no goodbye here. Okay. and they know that you're not gonna offer them this cup of love ever again. No, it's not gonna happen. Maybe in the past you offer them this cup of love, or maybe they offer it to you, okay? But there was a rejection. Oh my goodness, let's clarify this before we move on, because I'm getting a little bit confused. So Four of Cups in an upright position is a rejection, is focusing on other options, okay? Is not accepting someone's love offer. Feeling it's like someone's love being taken for granted, okay? But this is now in a reverse position. So they know that, you know, right now, I feel like, you know, I feel like they know that the feelings you've had for them, they were real, that you did not take them for granted. And if you didn't accept the cup of love, there was a reason for it, okay? But now they know that you did not take them for granted, that you did not reject them, even if you walked away. Even if you walked away, it wasn't a real rejection, because within you, they know now for some reasons that you're still thinking of it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But I'm gonna clarify the Four of Cups in a reverse position. Four of Cups for Taurus in a reverse position. Okay, we've got Three of Wands. Okay, so, you know, you decided not to wait any longer. You know, as it's like you're waiting for something here, Taurus, and you decided, I'm not waiting any longer, okay? And it's not that you took their love for granted. It's not that you didn't like them. You just decided this, you know, waiting. Maybe this was them waiting for your cup for way too long. And you're like, this is it. I can't stay there any longer. And you decided to gather your thoughts together and be like, okay, this is it. This is not good enough. I have other options. Of course I do. So someone made you wait for a long time, and maybe you decided to be in the end practical, Taurus, okay, and went with what's practical, and move on, because you had to move on. You had to stop waiting, okay. You had other options in love, and you moved towards them. But they think that you never really got over the situation. They think you still feeling regretful over the past. Now let's see, how do you view them, Taurus? How do you view them? Okay, Page of Cups. Someone who owes you apology, or someone whose love offer is very fragile, or someone who's got a child involved in a situation, something of which you were unaware. Okay. You also view them with two cards. Okay, we've got the Hermit. This is a Virgo's energy, okay. You might have dealt here with someone who's got energy of Virgo in the astrological chart. Someone who's, you know, they're still looking for themselves, okay. They analyze things a lot. They're doing soul search. They're not really sure what is it that they want, okay. And they always question everything. They like to be alone. You know, they haven't found what they're looking for yet. Maybe they really liked you, but they haven't found, you know, what they're looking for, because they're not really sure what is it that they're looking for, okay. And we've got King of Wands in a reverse position. You know, this is someone who in the past focused on their goals, okay. They were very stubborn in the past. They went after the goals. Maybe they focused on the work. You know, you were not the priority. You know, someone was a little bit selfish, but that's because they were focusing on themselves, on what they wanted, not on you, Taurus, okay. And you know that they're a little bit not lost, but they're very spiritual, okay. And they're very deep. The inner world is very deep, very spiritual. For that reason, it's not easy for them to offer love or accept a love offer, okay. Someone who thinks a lot, analyzes the situation, and you do the same. So when two people get like that, it becomes an issue. So maybe they were in and out. They never really committed, and for that reason, you got to the point, Taurus, when you were like, okay, you know what, I'm out of here. There's no stopping me. I'm not even gonna bother saying bye. I'm just gonna press X button. Okay, and they know that maybe in the past, you know, you felt rejected, and for that reason there will be no rejection all over again in your life. You're not gonna put yourself in a situation where you could be rejected. Okay, you're moving forward and you're not waiting for them any longer. But that doesn't mean, that's what they think. Somehow they think that you still, you know, you still, as a Taurus, I mean, you do probably still think of, you know, you feel regretful, sorry about things that, you know, how they went the wrong way, why did it happen this way. Okay, Taurus, it's just what we do, you know. I think, you know, you're still living in the past a little bit. I don't mean all the time, but when you think of this person passively, you're like, oh, what a shame. It is a shame, but it is what it is, you know. So what is the main blockage between you two, Taurus? You might have dealt with Aries, Leo. This is a you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius star sign. They're a little bit here, this energy, you know, like they focus on what they wanted and they wouldn't listen to anyone else. Okay, so King of Wands, they so focus on the goals that sometimes they end up not focusing or missing out on, you know, other people's feelings, because this is what they want and there's no other way, they way or highway. And the main blockage between you two, what is the main blockage for Taurus and the person they're dealing with? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles, so stability. 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands. So someone doesn't want to let go of their stable life. Someone here's got 10 of Pentacles, stability, family, okay, family life. Someone here, maybe you, Taurus, is in a stable connection, stable situation, or the person you've been dealing with, someone might be married, have family. They don't want to let go of this, okay? They fight for this. They don't want to let go of their stability, maybe family they're already involved in, or commitment, because it's stable, secure. And we all know for Taurus, any changes you know, are very stressful. So sometimes it's easier for us to stay and be comfortable rather than make a change, right? It's just what we like. I'm not saying it's a good thing, it's what we like. So let's clarify the blockage. 10 of Coins and 9 of Wands. Not letting go of stable, secure situation, position you finding yourself in. This could be you or the person you're dealing with, Taurus. Maybe someone here is already in a committed relationship. They've got house, they've got mortgage, they've got things that, you know, oblige them to almost be together. Does that make sense? And I'm not saying it's a solution, but nowadays people do this, right? And when we've got Venus and Capricorn, it's like I said in a general reading, it is more likely for people to see, okay, I'm gonna stay where I feel comfortable, when I'm feeling secure and stable. Okay, okay, sorry. Let's clarify 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands. Justice, decision. Okay, so someone feel like it's fair for them, you know. This is fair, you know. It's fair for them to stay where they are. Maybe someone here judge the situation, you know, or in the past, you know, the reason why maybe you, Taurus, left the situation because you're like, you know, was this stable, was this secure? And I don't think it was, right, with this person. So you moved on to something stable. 10 of Coins. And you're not gonna easily let go of something that's stable for you. So what is the main blockage for you, Taurus? Sorry, the outcome for you too. Came my way too quickly. Okay, Death. So, okay, with Death we've got, this is about the end of the cycle, okay? This is about, you know, Taurus, that's the thing. I mean, I'm not sure, the cycle is maybe not finished yet. So something here, that's the outcome. And that's why this person thinks, Taurus, I got it, sorry. It's very strong, lemongrass. It's lovely, but it's very strong. Give me a break, sorry, sorry. I'm about to say something important, so I need this. Okay, Taurus, let me make myself feel comfortable. I'm gonna sit on my little pillow. So Taurus, death, it's about the end of the cycle, but it's about you know, realizing that something's been holding you back. You know, this maybe you and this person, this connection got you stuck, okay? And maybe that's why this person sees you this way, as if you still haven't got over them, okay? The death is about recognizing, the death card, Scorpio card, that something is holding you back, that there's a repetition of a negative toxic cycle. This could be a pattern of someone's behavior, okay? Maybe you thinking of them now and then, when you're thinking, okay, this is over, I'm not thinking of them any longer, and then 2 months later you're thinking of them again, okay? And it could be the same for you and for them. It's like you two thinking of each other, then you're not thinking, then you're thinking, then you're living your life, then you're thinking, then you're not thinking. It's like a repetitious cycle, vicious cycle that keeps repeating and keeps putting you back to square one, okay? Something that needs to be finished, okay, Taurus here. Something that needs to be finished. And I think this cycle is finished. That's the outcome between you two. It's coming to the end, okay? This is the cycle, the end of the cycle. You got to close one door for a new door to open here, okay? And I think you both realizing this, Taurus, and if you don't, it's about time you realize. Shut the door, you know, and open a new door. What's that song? I can't remember, but I just thought this. I don't know how much does it relate. To the left, everything you own me, back to the left, that's my stuff, don't touch. No, I thought of Rihanna's song, but it's over now, don't wanna know. Oh, no. Something relationships. But the best goes to you for making me believe that you could be na 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 na. Something about the na 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 na. Something about making the show outside of the window. Shut the door. Sorry, you know, I think you know this song. If I recall it, then I will sing it. Either way, these two songs are about the end of the cycle, okay? To the left, everything you own me, back to the left, that's my stuff, don't touch. I love that one. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so if you think that this still could be, I mean, it's like, this person, okay, this is something I got to mention here, Taurus. This person knows, they know that you're feeling regretful, that you still think of it now and then. But you know, in this Five of Cups, this person then never ever think of fixing it. Maybe you could fix it, but you're not gonna fix it. It's not your style, babe, and you're not gonna do it, okay? But you still think, how could this have happened? You know, how could someone maybe treat you badly? How could have got to this? Because in your mind it's like you can't understand it. How could it ever got to this stage? And that is what's bothering you, and that is what broke you. It didn't break you that it didn't work out. How did it get to that stage? You know, because that's not how you viewed love. And I think that's something that broke your heart, Taurus, in the past. So of course the recovery is long. For me personally, it takes 3 years, 2 years, okay? I'm not saying you can put a time on it, but you could. If you look at your life and if you've had a few relationships, then you will know, okay, so I go over my relationship in 3 years, 4 years, you know? Well, everyone is different, each to their own. Let's clarify the end of the cycle. So we're finishing here the cycle, Taurus, with this person. If you haven't done, please shut the door on them. As bad as it sounds, it's good for you. Maybe for both of you, okay? Let's clarify the end of the cycle, because it's not healthy for you. And we've got here you Taurus, we've got Scorpio. Maybe you've been dealing with a Scorpio. It's been toxic, it just did not work. You two were you just don't adapt. Let's clarify the Death card. Okay, we've got Five of Swords. Okay, because you know, it's like it was a short-term victory. Someone was in it just for their own interest. Maybe they wanted something from you, Taurus. Maybe there was a reason why they got into this relationship in the first place, or this connection. You know, they defeat you. You felt betrayed here. Okay, betrayed. They dishonor you. Maybe they said horrible stuff about you. They made you feel very little. Okay, let's clarify the Death. Why does this cycle need to be done and dusted forever and ever? Because King of Swords, you know, you got to use your logic, Taurus, here. Use your logical mind, you know. You got to, you know, use your logic, make decision based on logic, and you got to see the truth, okay, with the King of Swords. And also, you know, I think maybe the reason why you decided to like sneak out and walk away from this without even saying bye possibly is because you could see with King of Swords, you could smell the bullshit. You knew what was happening. And there is you knew what was happening, okay? Be yourself. And I think now you're getting back to yourself. You are in your element. We've talked about this in a general reading, okay, Taurus. Oh my goodness, it's not dying. Okay, good, my phone. So I think you've recovered, okay, from the past. So now it's time to, you know, shut the door on them, on this connection. Just want to clarify quickly, why do they see you this way, Taurus? Five of Cups, as if you're still crying over them. Like I said, it's not that you want to get back with them, you just can't believe. How did it get to this? It's not in your style to go so low. So why did they go so low? Oh my goodness. And we got the, again, a Virgo's card, Hermit, and then reverse position. Okay, so someone here, oh my goodness, this is like the card. So here, this is a card of, you know, the reason why why did someone, you know, go so low here? Because they couldn't self-reflect. They were lost. They couldn't self-reflect on themselves. Or maybe you, Taurus, couldn't self-reflect on when to leave. Maybe you stay in it way too long than you should have. But, you know, this situation allowed you to find yourself. Let's clarify Five of Cups. Okay. Whoa. Like I said, you couldn't finish this cycle in the past. This is soulmate connection, the World card. You couldn't finish the cycle, okay, in the past. That is why, you know, you stayed there for so long, way longer than you should have stayed, Taurus, possibly, you know. Let's see what was the issue with Page of Cups. Why couldn't they give you apology or offer you something stable? Because whatever they've had or got for you is not stable. Okay, we've got the Sun reverse position. You know, maybe they were not happy. Maybe they felt like this is not happiness. Or maybe they had children here involved. And again, you know, maybe they couldn't bring some kind of cycle to the end in their life. There's another cycle they own. There's something toxic happening in their life. Okay. Or maybe they wanted to finish it because they didn't feel happy for some reasons. But why wasn't it? Like they were not sure about it. Okay, they were just not sure about it, guys. So that's why we've got harsh ending. So they might have, you know, you to experience harsh ending. Because someone felt unhappy at one point. You know? So let's look into the piece of advice, Taurus. Though there's not much to discuss here. You know, the cycle's got to be finished here. It's coming. It's already maybe got finished. Maybe it's already been finished. Excuse my English. I'm an English teacher. I feel like I need some lessons recently. What's the piece of advice for my lovely Taurus? And the cross watcher. Page of Wands, having a new beginning, Taurus. New creative beginning for you, my darling. Wow, beautiful. We had this in your general new creative beginning. Okay, if you're an artist, if you're a writer, if you're a singer, if you're a tarot, or whatever you do, whatever rocks your boat. Okay, whatever you want to, if there's something you've always wanted to do in terms of art, you know, it's about time. Okay, you know, Queen of Wands is someone, you know, who people are very attracted to. So you'll be in a center of attention. And I don't mean like, oh, people gonna be worshipping you. Well, I keep using that word. I don't know why. What I mean by that, people will look up to you. People will admire you. People will be, you know, people will be naturally drawn to you. They will see your talent. So if there's something you're passionate about, people will see it, okay? So focus on this, Taurus, okay? This is the new beginning. Maybe this whole situation is moving you or moved you towards something that you're feeling passionate about, okay? New beginning in love or new creative beginning. You know, as Taurians, we like to use our pain and put it into love songs, put it into poetry, put it into writing books, painting, whatever it is that, you know, your creativity is dictating you to do. Use this pain to, you know, to heal and to create something. You know, maybe this sort of helps you to explore some passionate sides, parts of your personality. You know, that definitely helped me. You know, that's what happened to me. Because the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. This was a soulmate connection. It only happens a few times in your life, sometimes just once, really. So you will never forget this connection, Taurus. You won't. But, you know, what you can do is you can put it into art. Put it into art for the next generations to read about it, to listen about it, okay? To understand and to perhaps not make the same mistake, okay? Make them feel what you felt. I've also read the other day somewhere that, you know, Taurus is very good at healing others through the art, okay? So that's how I'd like to finish the reading. So I wasn't supposed to do it, but I really want to do live oracle cards. I'm gonna do it. Do you mind? And the reading is super long. So I've got this new deck, life purpose. Taurus, let's see what is your life purpose, because I feel like you're gonna go into art this week. This is what you should be doing to heal your pain. If you put your pain into art, you'll be able to heal others. So let's see what is your life purpose, Taurus. What's Taurus' life purpose for Taurus? What is your purpose, life purpose for my Taurus? Whoa, oh my goodness, I got that yesterday. Canceling. You see, you can even use this situation to go into canceling or to help others. You heal with kind words, Taurus, wise advice and an empathetic ear. This is you, Taurus. Let me read about it. Canceling. It really fits into our personality, I think. Canceling, Taurus. People frequently reveal their deepest secrets and worries to you because you are a natural counselor who channels wise advice and kind support. This card comes as a counselor for you, Taurus, advising you to choose a career path involving this type of work, okay? Since you are already performing the functions of a counselor, you may as well receive remuneration in addition to the emotional fulfillment that counseling brings to you. Don't know what they mean yet. The angels can support any need can support any need or desire you may have for classes that will teach you skills and lead to proper licensure. Oh, so they're telling you to actually become a properly qualified licensed counselor. Your counseling path can be along the lines of life coaching, where you help clients organize their goals and intentions into achievable steps, or you can blend in spirituality through traditional pastoral counseling, or you want to be a priest, you could be, or via the more alternative path of giving readings. So you could do what I'm doing here. Your work could also involve writing or teaching. The main point is that the life purpose uses words as healing modality. With the proper training, Taurus, you are highly qualified to conduct counseling work. Please don't think that your own life needs to be perfect before you can help others, because my life is not perfect. Sometimes it's a right shit show sometimes for me, despite the fact that I do tarot, okay? So don't ever think that I preach everything I say. Actually, sometimes I give very good pieces of advice, but I find it very hard to apply them into my life, you know? So if you ever thought that tarot readers are like really good at dealing with life, day-to-day, life and day-to-day issues on day-to-day basis, it's not true. Of course it's not. Everyone knows that psychologists, counselors are usually the people who who already experience lots of issues. They've been through a hell. That's why they are in the position where they are, to help others. And it's the same with tarot readers. We all have had the past. We've had some issues, something going on in our life, so we can be here right now, you know? Okay, please don't think that your own life needs to be perfect before you can help others. All counselors have their own ego issues and human imperfections, like I've said. The point isn't whether you have these characters and life quirks. It's what you do with them, and that counts. As long as you listen to your clients' feelings with an open mind and heart, their needs will be served. So you see, I feel like, I know I shouldn't be like doing life purpose with love, but I feel like, we've got a new beginning, Page of Wands. If I didn't get these two cards, I wouldn't have pulled this card, okay? I feel like you can use your art, you can use this experience. Page of Wands, new beginning in your life, Queen of Wands, everyone listens to Queen of Wands, okay? She's compassionate. She's a naturally born leader. She leads with her heart, okay? She's the queen of people's hearts, okay? Counseling. Use this experience to help others, Taurus, okay? This was a soulmate connection. Okay. Wow, Taurus. I hope this resonates with you, Taurus, and I will talk to you next week, okay, Taurus? Beautiful, but the cycle is definitely finished here. Of course, you're gonna think about it now and then. It's only natural, you being a human. But what you've learned from this is a valuable lesson for the future generation, to learn about love, you can inspire them, okay? And you can go into counseling and use this experience, okay? Use it. Using it will help you to heal yourself even more, and you'll be able to heal others with your knowledge and experience. Thank you, Taurians. I hope this resonates. Namaste. And I will talk to you next week. I won't say Merry Christmas yet. I will say it next week. Bye.